Hello, James, thanks for coming by. I'm Christian, I'm a film music composer, and we're here at the NAMM 2019 showing SampleRobot, and for the first time you can sample your plugins with SampleRobot. So that's why we built in a VST host, and of course you will be able to load your AU plugins and all the stuff you have on your computer and turn all this into sample sets, for example, for your montage or other software or hardware samples that you use. So how does that work? First of all, I need to select this special section of SampleRobot, which is the plugin editor, and it just opens up. I just loaded the Ultra analog in here, and I can play this plugin from the SampleRobot interface. And as you can see, I have to make sure that MIDI is going out to the plugin, and I already did. When I select the multi-sample, I have the I/O settings here, and you see the VST plugin is selected as an audio in device, and I also send the MIDI out to the VST plugin. So when I play this, you hear the Ultra analog is playing, and you see I get the VST plugin coming back as an audio in here. So I only need to set up a project, and then I just hit the recording button, and it will start sending MIDI notes to the plugin. There's a little countdown. And it will do all the work for you. Just close that for a second. And I recorded this sound already. So what we have in the end is just a full set of samples, one key after another, that can be used in your montage or in other software instruments. So as you can see, I have all the samples in here, and the samples are already adjusted, so truncated in the beginning, so SampleRobot will chop off the silence in the beginning, and as you can see, it will automatically detect appropriate loop points and put that into the WAV file, so you're ready to go. And yeah, you can do that not only for one velocity, but you can have up to 127 layers of velocity, and you can sample your mighty Tenorion, for example, or you can put in whatever you like into your instruments and have fun. So for example, say you're a live musician, you want to perform on stage and just carry one instrument with you, then you don't have to carry all your other instruments. Just get the samples, your best sounds that you're using for your performances, and that just use those sample sets inside of your favorite instruments, whatever that might be. So that's one case. I work as a film composer, so my approach is to, for each film that I do, I try to start with a new set of sounds. So don't work with your old plugins and your old behavior every time. Just try to break the rules, try to extend your sonic universe in a way. And so that's where SampleRobot comes in. And so most of the times I either borrow or rent some instruments for the project start, or I try to find new sounds that I would like to sample. So it's a lot of experimenting going on. The idea is pretty much like a mellotron, where you have like tape loops going on, which was not possible on the original mellotron. But you can record whatever you like on the keys. You don't have to be like a chromatically playable instrument. It can be any kind of noise type of sound, percussion, voice, whatever you like. So be creative with it. Just create your own content, because I think nowadays all people using more or less the same set of plugins, and you only can make a difference if you start with the sound. So that's why we create SampleRobot. We have so-called loop search markers in here. So what you can do is you just define part of the waveform. It's called the loop search length in this case. And SampleRobot will search a similar waveform in between the loop search in and out. So this is this area here. So I can specify a pattern for the loop searching, and SampleRobot will give me the best result in here. So, and I don't even have, I don't even have to use one. I have an alternative. I have the 5 best matches in here, and if I like, I can just toggle there to see what loop might be the best one for my ear. Of course, we have the montage in here, which is a special version of SampleRobot, but we also offer the Pro version, which has, let me open it for a second, and you can see all the exports. So ranging, of course, from WAV and AIFF files to sound font to SFZ, SXT for contact or for reasons, NNXT software sampler. We have even like the Walker sample or the Korg micro sampler format. So a lot of options to go with. Korgtronos, Yamaha, but the montage also we offer like 2 formats. It's the X7U, which is the user bank format, and the library format. So you can just put the samples as a library and just load it as an addition to what you already have in your montage.